one last very important thing to think about, we've already touched on it, the little issue of how we save some money. So the other day, the coalition launched its first 6 billion of spending cuts, or efficiency savings, or savings, as I like to call them. Reactions were unpredictable, pure fascism, says label this, pushing us towards the death spiral, says Danny Blanchflower. Let's just think about that in a bit of perspective. This is spending before and after the cuts. Or rather, well, you can't really see the difference. The little tiny red lines there are the reductions, that's of course pure Thatcherism, the death spiral. Let's put things into perspective as well. If we want to stick to Labour's plans to reduce the deficit, we'll just stick to those. We don't think they're enough, but let's stick to them. Just over the next Parliament, not beyond the next Parliament. Here are some uncontroversial ways of doing what we've said we'll do. We could get rid of most of the welfare system, we could freeze all these benefits, scrap things like winter fuel payments, scrap free TV licenses, and then also raise some taxes. That'd be pretty controversial. We could cut every single government department's budget by 12%, or as Andrew said, ring fence the NHS and then cut the rest 25%. Or we could do things more left wing, where we could say, I don't know, why don't we just raise the basic rate of tax by 10 pence in pounds so that every single poor person in this country is paying super tax. Not really very palatable options, I think you'll probably all agree. But that is the implication of the current spending envelope. So I think the era of tinkering at the margins is over. The era of quite radical big things is here. This government is really kind of marching forward with a gun to its back because it can't afford not to do big radical things in the final analysis. The fiscal problem is that bad. So my final conclusion about all this is this: the era of small thinking is over. Thank all of you for coming today. And we're now going to move over and take some questions.